Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gour Goswami says, these branches and sub-branches of devotees are innumerable and unlimited. Who could count them? For my personal purification, I shall try to enumerate only the most prominent among them. In purport, Srila Prabhupada says, one should not write books or essays on transcendental subject matter for material need, aim or profit. Transcendental literature must be written under the direction of a superior authority because it is not meant for material purposes. If one tries to write under superior authority, he becomes purified. All Krishna conscious activities should be undertaken for the personal purification, apna sudhide, not for material gain. This is the most important thing. In material world, material platform we see, we find many writers are there. They write books, many books. Some research scholars are also there. They do research work and different subject matters, and they write essays, sandarbhas, thesis, and they produce it in the university. And there are some examiners, they examine it and see and say, yes, this is something new, not spoken previously, written previously. So they award him PhD degree, doctorate, PhD. That is the material. It's material purpose. When that person becomes doctor, in newspaper, his photo is published, something about his life history is published. Oh, such a great person, he has written such wonderful thesis. Yes, nobody has given previously. So he had so much honor, respect, prestige in the human society. So this is material purpose. This is material purpose. Thereby, his heart cannot be purified. Rather, the heart will be contaminated, more and more contaminated. Yes. Mahaprabhu's teaching is there. Tunadapi sunichino taroriva saisnuna amanina manodeno kirtaniya sara hari. But those who are Hari Kirtankari, Nam Bhajankari, do you understand my language? Engaged in Hari Bhajan, Nam Bhajan. What is their attitude? What is their mood should be? Mahaprabhu says, Tunadapi sunichino taroriva saisnuna amanina manodeno kirtaniya. There is no question of pride at all. But someone gets a doctorate degree, he becomes very puffed up, proud. Yeah, I am great. I have gotten such doctorate degree. Yes. So the famous person. Yes. Isn't it? In the society. His name, fame, prestige. He becomes proud. Janmi surja sudha srivi redhamanu madat mannai bharati avidhatu bhaito akinchana gocharam. Bhagavatam, Kunti Devi says. Sruta means who has acquired this material education, material scholarship, learning. Naturally, he is very puffed up, proud. Yes. He can become Deen or Kinchan humble. But one who is Haribhajankari, he must be humble. Otherwise cannot do Haribhajan. There is no question of pride. Tunadapi Sunichya. One should think himself much humbler than a blade of grass lying on the street, lowest of the low. Such humility is lowest of the low. Yes. Otherwise, you can surrender. Pride is demoniac characteristic. Dambadar Pariman. It's demoniac characteristic. That's not characteristic of a devotee, of a Vaishnava. How surrender? One is so proud, puffed up, he cannot surrender. No question of surrender. Atma-niveda. How is your heart will be purified? Apna sodhite. For my own purification, I will write this thing. There is no question of pride. There's humility is there. And this service is rendered for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga, pleasure of Guru and Krishna. Therefore your heart will be purified. Otherwise the heart will not be purified. Rather you become more and more contaminated. So there is material purposes. There is no material purposes. You understand? This is most important. So we find this thing. Here it says, one should not write books or essays on transcendental subject matter for material name, fame and profit. No. It's for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga, pleasure of Guru and Krishna, so be written. Then your heart will be purified. Apna Sudhite. All our Krishna consciousness, all Krishna conscious activities should be undertaken for personal purification, apna sodhite, not for material gain. You understand? Not for material gain. No material purposes are there. It is question of seva, service, loving service. This question of loving service. Love for Guru and Krishna, Guru and Gauranga, not for your own. What do you say? Then for your own material profit, you understand? Name, fame and prestige. Yes, that is not the purpose. Lord Maharaj says, we have this 9 types, Navadha Bhakti. Savanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Bandhanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmavedanam, Iti Punsarpita Vishnu Bhaktisya Navalakshana, Kriyate Bhagavati Yadda Tanmanyat, Adhita Muttamam. You read it? What do you say? Famous verse, 7th canto. Prahlad Maharaj statement. Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Bandhanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmavedanam. 9-fold. Navadha Bhakti. You understand all these things? Hearing, chanting, Sravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, remembering, Padasevanam, serving feet, Archanam, offering worship, Bandhanam, offering prayer, Dasyam, become servitor, Sakhyam, develop friendship, love, Atmavedanam, complete surrender. 9 Navadha Bhakti, 9 types. These are Bhakti. This is Bhakti means service. Service unto the Supreme Lord, Vishnu or Krishna, Guru and Gauranga. Iti Punsarpita Vishnu Bhaktisya Navalakshana Kriyate Bhagatyadda Tanmanate Adhitamuttam. Prahlad Maharaj gives his opinion. He says, in my opinion, the sadhaka or devotee will cultivate this, perform this 9-fold bhakti. He must first dedicate himself at the lotus feet of Guru and Gauranga, then cultivate this. If he does that, in my opinion, he has studied the best. Adhitamuttamam. That is what? Is for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga he is doing this thing, rendering his service, this Namadarati, not for his own sake. Thereby, if he does so, for this pleasure of Guru and Gauranga, then his heart will be purified. His heart will be purified. Otherwise, his heart will be contaminated. This is the purport here. And first thing, most important, Sravanam Kirtan. It's most important than other things. You understand? So, when we hear this question of hearing, Bhagavad Katha, Krishna Katha, Sravanam, one who hears, he must first surrender. Do you understand? He must hear for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga, for the pleasure of Krishna, not for his own pleasure. First thing. Do you understand? This bhakti is a seva, service is a loving service for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga, for the pleasure of Guru and Krishna, he must hear. First item is hearing, then Sravanam. But why we hear? We hear because it will please us. Yes, isn't it? It will please us. Yeah. Isn't it? And one who does kirtan, one who speaker speaks, he must speak for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga, for the pleasure of Guru and Krishna, not for his own pleasure. You understand? If you can please Guru and Gauranga, if you can please Guru and Krishna, automatic, you get pleasure. It's automatic. It's automatic, isn't it? Yes, it's automatic. But if you cannot please Guru and Gauranga, this is the service, loving service. If you want to render this service for their pleasure, how can you get pleasure? What do you get? That's material and that's temporary. And consequence is unlimited suffering. Yes. Isn't it? Material pleasure, material happiness means temporary, fleeting, consequences unlimited misery. Yes. Jehi salspada bhoga dukkha jo naiyevati adyantavanta kaunteya na tesu ramati buddha. The Pandit, real Pandit, learned Pandit, who is proficient, knows this tattva, Krishna tattva, Bhagavad tattva, Bhakti tattva, is Pandit, learned. He never runs after this material gain, material profit. Do you understand? Anything material gain, material pleasure, material profit, is temporary, fleeting, consequences, unlimited misery. He never runs after it. He runs after what is eternal gain, eternal pleasure. That is pleasure of Guru and Krishna, pleasure of Guru and Gauranga. That is eternal. So, we say this thing. First item is Sravanam, hearing. And one who hears, he is disciple. He is disciple. Unless you surrender, unless you dedicate, you cannot hear. You cannot hear. This katha will never enter into your ear. Yes. I was saying that thing yesterday. In whose ears is Harikatha enters? One who is surrendered. I quoted Prahlad Maharaj's statement, what he says. First he dedicates himself, first he surrenders, then he cultivates this Navadha Bhakti. Prahlad Maharaj says, in my opinion, he has studied the best. Yes, Adhita Muttama. Huh? Unless one surrenders, he cannot hear. He has some pride in him. Oh, I know better. Yes. I know better. He's such a proud fellow, puffed up fellow. You understand? What will he say and what I hear? So this Harikatha will never enter into it. Because he runs after his own name, fame, prestige, material gain, profit. Not for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga, not for the pleasure of Guru and Krishna. His heart is contaminated, not purified heart. Understand? So, first item is hearing, and one who hears this Bhagavad Katha, Krishna Katha, he must first surrender. He must put faith, complete faith in the words of Sadhu Shastra Guru. Then he will surrender, then he will hear. Then Katha will enter into a ear. Otherwise you will not surrender, no faith. This will never enter into a ear. So your heart will never be purified. Shunatang Sukatang Krishna Punya Sravan Kirtana Udyastai Avadrani Vidunoti Srutsatang. How your heart will be purified? Your Kaviraj Goswami says, for my own purification, I am going to write this thing. For my own purification, apana sudhite. Do you understand? How will it be? How his heart will be purified unless he does so for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga, for the pleasure of Guru and Krishna. His heart cannot be purified. This is most important thing. So this Navadha Bhakti, understand me? Sravana Kirtan ninefold Bhakti is eternal. It's eternal. It will go on forever, eternally go on. After the attainment of Siddhi, Siddhi is what? Prema, love, isn't it? That is Siddhi. Perfection, ultimate perfection, Siddhi. After the attainment of Siddhi, that prema, bhava or prema, this Sravana Kirtan will continue. It will never cease because it's eternal activity. Understand? Krishna Katha, in the form of words, from this Katha, Bhagavan descends. Krishna Katha and Krishna are non-different. Do you understand? Krishna Katha and Krishna are non-different. So Krishna descends in the form of this Katha, form of the words. So the hearing of Krishna Katha is eternal. In other words, you may say, Sisyatva, the discipleship is eternal. Do you understand? And Sisya hears, Guru does Kirtan, Sisya hears, Sisya does Shravan. So Guru's Kirtan is eternal, Sisya's hearing is also eternal. These are all eternal activity. Understand? I am eternally the servant or disciple of my Guru. I am eternally the servant and disciple of my Guru. In this mood, attitude, there is no question of pride at all. There is no question of disciplined by Guru. Do you understand? Unless I am disciplined by Guru, I will act whimsically. The pride will develop in me. That means demoniac attitude will be there. I will become a demon instead of a devotee or a Vaishnava. Yes, isn't it? Unless I am disciplined by my Guru. So discipline is eternal. My Guru is there, eternally is inflicting discipline on me eternally. I am eternally his disciple. Understand me? What I say is very, very deep philosophy. Very deep and subtle philosophy, not superfluous thing. Very serious, very deep and subtle philosophy. It's eternal thing. Sisyatva, discipleship. That means eternally I should be disciplined. Guru will inflict discipline on me. This, and to remain under discipline means to remain disciple. Yes, to remain disciple. I am eternally the disciple of my Guru. Yes. Unless he inflicts discipline on me, I'll act whimsically, I'll develop demoniac attitude, I'll develop pride. Yes, unless he catches hold of my ear and slaps me, then how can I become humble? How can I surrender? How can I dedicate myself? Huh? Do you understand me? Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Amita Vaishnava ye buddhi hoile, amani na habo ami, pratishtha sahasi hridaya dusiva hoiva nirogami. If this thing enters into you, oh, I am now Vaishnava, I am great Vaishnava sadhu now, then demon enters into you. Then such pride, do you understand? Pride is developed, becomes proud, puffed up. Now you demand respect, never pay respect. Omani manada. Mahaprabhu said, Omani manada. Don't demand respect, pay respect to one and all. Yes. If someone thinks I am a great sadhu now, great Vaishnava now, if this thought enters into your mind, then you cannot become a mani. You cannot pay respect to one and all. You'll demand respect now. Yes. Then your heart will be contaminated. Pratisthasa, you'll run after name, fame, prestige, adoration. Yes, you'll run after that thing. Huh? Name, fame, prestige, adoration, the material gain. Then your heart will be contaminated. Pratisthasa, hridaya dusiva hoiva nirayogami, then I'll go to hell. That is the consequence. That is the gain now you get. You get pratishtha, love, puja, pratishtha, name, fame, prestige, adoration. Then your heart becomes contaminated. You go to hell. So, isn't it? The heart is not purified now. The heart becomes contaminated. So this is most important thing. One should be eternally a disciple, should remain in that position, eternally to be disciplined by his Guru. This is our relationship, is a loving relationship. Do you follow me? Loving relationship. Otherwise, how can we gain that supreme gain? What is supreme gain? Yes, Krishna prema, that means in other words, to serve Krishna with love. That is loving service. That is supreme gain. Loving service. Yes. That is the supreme gain. Through that loving service, through that love of Godhead, love of Krishna, Krishna becomes bound up and gets Krishna. That is supreme gain. Take the example of Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj had very short time, only 7 days time. Yes, only 7 days time. He was such a devotee that he could understand that I had only 7 days time. Do you know how many days you have? Do you know? Nobody knows. You may not have 1 day, or 1 hour, or 1 moment, who knows? Isn't it? He says, no, I have much more. Isn't it, Jayantaguru? You have much more. Such uncertain. We don't know. Yes. Parikshit Maharaj was such a great devotee, so he could know that he had 7 days time. Very short time, he became very eager, up and doing. How can I get the highest gain, supreme gain? That means of that loving service, develop that love towards Krishna and render such loving service and supreme perfection in my life. How can I? Within very short time, what shall I do? What shall I do? What shall I do? Become so eager, impatient. And he asked one and all present there, Devarshis, Maharshis, Rajarshis, many sages, saints, isn't it? Nobody could give answer. Huh? Nobody could give him answer. At last Sukadeva Goswami gave him answer. Yes. What is that? Here Srimad Bhagavatam. Yeah. Here Srimad Bhagavatam. Huh? Sukadeva Goswami gave the answer. Vyasdeva was there, Narada was there, Vyasdeva was there. Great. The Guru of Sukadeva. Vyas was there, Vyas Guru was there. They couldn't give answer. Huh? Did they? They couldn't give answer. After Sukadeva Goswami came, was young, he gave answer. Huh? There is no question of this age in this paramarthik, what do you say, spiritual, transcendental, this path of devotion. Do you understand? Bhakti patha, paramarthik patha. Do you understand? No question of age there. Who is transcendentally situated? Who is transcendentally situated? Huh? Who is above this bodily conceptual life, who is above the 3 modes of middle nature, conquer this. Huh? Transcendentally situated, there is no question of age there. Sukadeva Goswami is the youngest. Yes, only 16 years old or 12 years old. He became Acharya. Huh? All accepted it anonymously. Yes, he is Acharya. He will sit and speak Bhagavata, Katha, and all here, all heard. Vyasa heard, Narada heard. All sages, saints assembled their heart. And Parikshit Maharaj was hearing. Huh? He is a qualified person. It's transcendently situated, fixed. No question of age there. No age bar. It's all calculation, material calculation. It's all material calculation. Transcendently situated and developed pure love for Krishna. Pure love. And fixed in that platform, this platform of love, loving service. And he speaks Krishna Katha for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga, pleasure of Guru and Krishna, not for his own pleasure, not for his own love, puja, pratishtha, own material purposes. So there is no question of age there. Do you understand? That's your question. I am answering some of your questions. You understand? There is no question of age. So, this so there is no doubt of anybody present there in the Guruship of Sukadeva Goswami. Had anybody doubt there? Vyasa has no doubt, Narada has no doubt. All accepted him as Guru, Acharya. Is transcendently situated. So all hear Krishna Katha, Hari Katha, indirectly Gaura Katha from him. Huh? No? Huh? Can't say yes. Yes? No? All heard from him Krishna Katha, Hari Katha, Krishna Katha, indirectly Gaura Katha. Dheyam sada paribhavagnam avishtadoham tirthaspadam siva viranchinutam saranyam bhrutyartyaham pranatapala bhavdipotam Bande Mahapurusam Te Charanaravindam. That verse, 11th canto. It speaks about Krishna, it's directed towards Krishna, directed towards Gaur also. That meaning is there. Pranata Palaka, O caretaker, O Lord who takes care of the surrendered soul, Pranata Palaka. The Mahapurusa, Mahabhagavata, Lila Vinakari Mahadana Gaura. Was playing the role of Mahabhagavata Acharya. That is Mahapurusa. Who is the object of meditation for one and all, Nitya Dheya Vastu. O Lord, you destroy the delusion of all the jivas, conditioned souls, you are Vanchakalpataru, desire fulfilling tree. You are the shelter of all the jivas, isn't it? All take shelter at your lotus feet. Shelter of all the devotees. You are worshipped by Shiva and Viranchi. Shiva Viranchi Nutam. Shiva and Viranchi Brahma. So, in respect of Gaura, Shiva is Sadashiv, incarnation of Dvaitacharya, and Brahma Haridas. Haridas Thakur is incarnation of Brahma, so worshipped by Dvaitacharya and Brahma Haridas. Shiva Viranchita, that is Gaura, worshipped by them. You are causes of all causes, Bhaktarti Haranakari, Bhrutyarthi Aham. You destroy the distresses of the devotees who take shelter of you, who surrender unto you. That means the devotees who take shelter of the lotus feet of Gaura. So Gauranga Mahaprabhu is wonderfully merciful, wonderfully magnanimous, wonderfully munificent. He destroys the Namaparadhas. Do you understand? Yes. If your open heart, free from duplicity, say, Oh Gauranga, oh Nityananda, I am yours. Please accept me and chant the name of Gauranga. Bhaja Gauranga, Gauranga, Lo Gaurangiro Namori, Bhaja Gauranga, Lo Gaurangiro Namori, Jidang Gauranga Bhaji, Se hoiya maru pranori, Jidang Gauranga Bhaji, Se hoiya maru pranori. Utter the name of Gauranga, chant the name of Gauranga, speak the name of Gauranga. There is no question of aparadha. You understand? The name of Gaur and Nitai, there is no question of aparadha. But the name of Krishna, there is aparadha. Yes. So, Bhrutyarthyam, Bhrutyarthyaham, that means who destroys the nama paradhas, one who chants his name, Gaura. And you are the only boat for a person drowning in the dreadful ocean of materialistic existence. Yes. I take shelter at your lotus feet. Bandi Mahapurusati Charanarabandam. I offer my worship to your lotus feet. I take shelter of your lotus feet, Mahapurush. That's indirectly Gaur Katha, Krishna Katha, Hari Katha, indirectly Gaur Katha. Parikshit Maharaj was king, is emperor of the whole world. He could have done anything. He could have done many types of jag, jogya, Vedic sacrifices, fire sacrifices. He could have undergone tapasya, yoga, brata, dana, charity. He could have. Nothing was impossible for him, but he didn't do anything. In very short time, how can I get this supreme perfection? Supreme gain. That is loving service unto Supreme Lord. Sukadeva Goswami says, here Krishna Katha, here Krishna Katha, here Shravan, Bhagavata Katha, Krishna Katha. That is for the love, pleasure of Krishna, pleasure of Guru and Gauranga. Then you get the supreme perfection, Krishna. Prema. If you hear for your own pleasure, one who is speaker, if he speaks for his own pleasure, or the pleasure of the audience will laugh. Audience, oh, very nice speaker. Yes. Great orator. Yes. Eloquent orator. Wow. They laugh followed thought. Yes. No, then the heart cannot be purified. Heart will become more and more contaminated. So one should speak for the pleasure, one is Kirtankari speaker, he must speak Bhagavad Gita, Krishna Katha, pleasure of Guru and Gauranga, pleasure of Guru and Krishna. And one hears, Sravankari hearer, he must hear for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga, pleasure of Guru and Krishna. That is the purpose. Then your heart will be purified. Apana sodhite. Understand me? That Kaviraj Goswami says, Apana sodhite. For my own purification, I will say. If you do otherwise, then it's a material gain. Material purpose you have. Not spiritual gain. Not spiritual purpose. Understand? This is one. And Parikshit Maharaj only heard Krishna Katha for the pleasure of Guru and Krishna, Guru and Gauranga. If you want to hear Krishna Katha from the bona fide authority who is 100% engaged in loving service to Krishna. Every moment, day and night, 24 hours engaged in the loving service to Krishna, not for his own. You understand? He is in dying condition, Parikshit Maharaj was in dying condition, very short time. How can I have the supreme gain? That is Krishna, how can I get it? Unless one develops Krishna prema, how can you get it? Krishna becomes bound up with love. Sadam topi badasmi bhaktena snarajjavi. Though I am eternally free, supremely free, supremely independent, still I become bound up with the rope of love of my devotee. That is the question of love, pure love. How can one develop such pure love? By hearing. Do you understand? By hearing. Srute Khita Patham. Srute Khita, third canto. If you hear from such a person, such a Vaishnava, who is completely fixed, situated in this loving platform, you understand? Fixed, situated in loving platform, day and night, 24 hours, engaged in loving service to Krishna. Do you understand? Develops prema. Hear from him. The hearing, surrendering unto him, what I say? Atma-nivedanam, completing, dedicating yourself at the lotus feet of such Vaishnava, surrendering, putting faith, complete faith in his words, for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga to hear, then develop Krishna faith. Understand? Huh? Your heart will be purified. Srimadansha Katha Krishna Punya Sravana Kirta Hridyastoya Vadrani Vidunoti Sussavan. Yes, Krishna Katha is all auspicious Punya. Sravanam Kirtanam is all Punya, all auspicious. Transcendental. Is nothing material. It will cleanse the contamination, dirty things there, dirt in your heart. The heart will be purified. You understand? Otherwise the heart cannot be purified. And purpose is, you will hear, render this service, this is service. Yes. First service, but begins, Navadha Bhakti begins by hearing. Yes. For the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga, the pleasure of Guru and Krishna. Dedicating, surrendering for the pleasure to do it, and Parikshit Maharaj did it. So in a very short time he got the supreme gain, that is Krishna Prema, and got Krishna. In the history of the world you will never find such thing there. In a very short time one gets the supreme gain. It's there? No. Time, very short time, no qualification. This is the condition, such circumstances. How can one give? This is the example before us. Parikshit Maharaj set up example before us. So I was saying that thing when Sukadeva Goswami was saying, his Guru Vyasa was there, Vyasa's Guru Narada was also there. They all heard from Sukadeva Goswami. So Sukadeva Goswami was unanimously accepted by everybody as Acharya, and he occupied the seat of that Asan, Vyasa. So, to remain as a disciple is eternal thing. Eternally, I am disciple. One speaks Krishna Katha, that the pleasure of Guru and Krishna, completely situated, that platform love, one must hear from him, surrendering to him completely, dedicating oneself to him with full faith, one should hear. That is the rare opportunity, one should have it. This Kirtanakhya Bhakti, this Kirtanakhya Bhakti, do you understand? Shravan Kirtanakhya Bhakti, one should cultivate by surrendering oneself. This is most important. Surrender means for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga. If you don't surrender, then you want your own pleasure. You don't want the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga. Surrender means pleasure for Guru and Gauranga. Krishna Premare Adhuta Prabhava Guru Sama Labhuki Korai Dasya Bhav. Surrender means das. I am das. Yes. My activities should be for the pleasure of my master. Yes, Guru and Gauranga. Not my own pleasure. That is the important thing. That is purport here. So this Kirtanakhya Bhakti, Shravan Kirtanakhya Bhakti is based on Atmanivedan, based on surrender. And this mood, if you hear, then very quickly you will develop Krishna Prema. You become real das. You understand? You develop Krishna Prema in a real das. Otherwise, no question of servitorship. There is no question of love. If there is no question of love, there is no question of servitorship. You can become servitor. You cannot become a servitor. Das. Based on pure love. Krishna Premari Adhuta Prabha. Guru Sama Labhuki Korai Dasya. Those are Gurus of Krishna. They say we are Das. They are equal to Krishna, that is cowherd boys, Siddhamsu, they say we are Das. And inferior to Krishna is servants, Rakta, they say we are Das. Inferior to Das. All become Das. It's become based on love. You understand? It's question of love. Hearing Krishna Katha, Bhagavata Katha, develop this love very easily and within a very short time, if your mood is like this, that you surrender into that Vaishnava, who is 100% situated in that platform of love, day and night, 24 hours engaged in loving service unto Guru and Krishna. You understand? He has no material, the purpose of material gain or material name, fame and prestige. His father giving pleasure to Guru and Krishna, he is doing this thing. And you also, for that purpose, I will hear for the pleasure of Guru and Krishna. Thereby my heart will be Apana Sudhite. In this age, Kali Yuga, where people don't accept Veda, and measuring rod is dambha, pride. Yes, pride is the measuring rod. One says, oh, I am great. Then he says, I am great. He says, I am great. This dambha is measuring rod in this Kali Yuga. So there are quarreling, fighting and quarreling. One tries to establish himself, prove himself that I am great. So quarreling is there, fighting is there. Yes. Material strength, to show material strength. In such a juga, very dangerous. Kali means quarrel, hypocrisy. In this juga, this Navadha Bhakti beginning, commencing from Shravan and Kirtan is only requirement. Only requirement. Otherwise all pride will be crushed. I'll become Stunad Vishnita. How can I surrender? How can I develop Krishna Prema and I have the highest gain, supreme gain, that is Krishna Prema. How can I get it? Understand my language? Knowing Jasmin Vijnate Sarvam Eva Vijnatum Bhavati. Jasmin Vijnate Sarvam Eva Vijnatum Bhavati. Knowing whom everything is to be known. Knowing whom means what? Knowing Krishna. How can you know Krishna? Unless you get the mercy of Krishna, you cannot know him, you cannot understand him. That I was saying. Only by the mercy of Krishna one can understand him, know him. We give this example. By the help of sunshine, one can see the sun. Similarly, by the mercy of Krishna, one can see the sun. One can see Krishna, can understand him, know him. Otherwise, nobody can know him. Nobody can understand him, nobody can see him. If he is a proud, puffed up fellow, such pride of his scholarship, pride of his intelligence, pride of his activity, anything, whatever you may say. He cannot understand. Pride is mental concoction, mental speculation, Muni, great Muni, speculators. So proud. The dint of that one cannot understand. Krishna. So in this dreadful age, you find this pride is the measuring rod, dambha. In this Kali Yuga, there is no question of oneness, aikya. There are quarreling, fighting. How can they understand Krishna? Impossible. So, the only requirement is Sravanam Kirtanam. The only requirement. Knowing him, everything is known. There's nothing is left out. So first, do Atman-Vedan, surrender yourself, then here. Brahmanda Bhamite Kon Bhagyavana Jiva, Guru Krishna Krupate Payam Silatha Bija. Mali Haya Kare Se Vijarapana, Sravan Kirtan Kare Sesana. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Kabuna, Sravanadi Sudhite Kare Yudai. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Wandering in lots of universes, lots of Brahmandas. If someone is fortunate, Bhagyavan Jiva, fortunate Jiva, he gets the seed of this Bhakti Creeper by the mercy of Guru Krishna. Yes, Mercy of Guru Krishna. How can you get the mercy of Guru Krishna? Huh? By showing your pride? Huh? Showing your pride? Showing your greatness? Huh? Yes, huh? What is? Greed. Yeah, not greatness, not pride. Do you understand? If you become humble, if you surrender, then you will great. And here, Guru Krishna Kripade Bhakti Labdhari. Mali haya kare sei bijaro pada sravana kirtan lade. Then the seed is obtained, then seed is sown. Then watering is needed. What is needed? Watering. Sravanam Kirtanam. That is watering. That is watering process. Sravanam Kirtanam. Nitya. Daily. Eternal and daily. Watering process. Sravanam Kirtanam. Here Krishna Katha, Bhagavat Katha from such a Vaishnava. And with this mood, surrendering. Atmanivedan. Nitya Siddha. Krishna Prema Sadhya Kavunoy. Savanadi Suddha Chite Koroi Udoy. The Siddha, what is say? Supreme perfection is Krishna Prema, eternally perfect. Thus is Krishna Prema, one cannot have it. Not easy thing. You understand? Savanadi Suddha Chite Koroi Udoy. But one who hears in such a humble mode, surrendering, dedicating oneself, lotus feet of Guru and Krishna, daily hears with humble mood for the pleasure of Guru and Krishna, then heart becomes purified, then such prema develops there. Do you understand? That seed becomes fructified, seed is sown, so then daily watering there, Shravan Kirtan, in such humble bent of mind, then it becomes fructified, then it grows. Go up and up and up and up. Penetrating Brahmalok, penetrating Viraja, enters Vaikuntha, then grows up, then goes to Golaka, Vrindavana, that creeper, Krishna Pada Padma Kalparu The creeper needs a support. You understand? The support is the lotus feet of Krishna. Then it reaches there, then grows, then there is flower and then fruit. Fruit is what? Prema phala. Fruit is prema. Then there is flower, then fruit. What is fruit? It's prema phala. Prema. Understand my language? That is fruit. So it is Krishna prema. This Sravana Suddha Chita. If the heart is purified, then that seed will fructify and grow. Daily watering, Sravana Kirtan, then grow. Then the ultimate gain is Krishna prema. The first thing is Suddha Chita. It's purified heart. Unless your heart is not purified, how can you have it? If the seed is sown, then heart is barren. Barren land is not fertile land. Contaminated heart, polluted heart is like barren land. If the seed is sown, it will never fructify. If purified heart, then fructifies. The ultimate gain is Krishna prema. That prema is the last thing. That is the ultimate gain, supreme gain. You cannot have it by your own endeavor, can you? No. It is developed. It becomes developed in the purified heart through Sravana Kirtana. Do you understand? By daily Sravana Kirtan, heart becomes purified, then prema develops. Understand? So one who is Sisya, disciple is eternally a disciple. Is eternally a disciple. Yes, I am eternally a disciple of my Guru. I am not equal to him. How can I be equal to him? I am his disciple. I am at his lotus, I am the speck of dust at his lotus feet. How can I be equal with him? This is demoniac attitude. You understand? This humbleness, humility. I am the speck of dust at the lotus feet of my Guru. This is Sisyatva. Understand me? This is Sisyatva. And this is eternal Sisyatva. One who has heard from Guru, he does kirtan. Who will do kirtan? He does not. Heard from Guru. And what is the subject matter for kirtan? What you have heard, that you will do. Nothing concoction. You concoct something in your mind, then you say. No, what I have heard, I am saying. By the mercy of my Guru, what is received by me, I am saying. Nothing new. Huh? Isn't it? That means I am a Sisya. The Sisya is eternal Sisya. Is Guru who is situated on the platform love, developed Gopi Bhav. You understand? Gopi Guru, Gopinath. The eternal master is Gopinath, Krishna. Bhakti Vinod Thakur says to Gopinath, Kemane sodhive more. Oh Gopinath, please purify me. Understand my language? Please purify me. I am your eternal servant. You understand? I am an eternal servant. I have to render loving service unto you eternally. Then my heart will be purified. Oh Gopinath, please purify me. That means I am eternally disciple. Yes. Eternally disciple. One who is our Guru, my Guru, he is the disciple of his Guru. His Guru is the disciple of his Guru. So this Abhiman of Sisya is eternal thing. Understand me? The mood of becoming Sisya is eternal. It is not the mood of Guru, it is the mood of Sisya. Understand my point, what I say? Very deep philosophy. It's deep philosophy. Yes, very deep philosophy. Sisya Abhiman. This is, yes. I am the servant of your lotus feet. I am a speck of dust at your lotus feet, O my beloved Gurudev. I am not equal to you. I cannot sit in the same seat with you. I am your das, I am your servant. So heart should be filled with this mood of servitorship, dasya bhava. This is prayer of the disciple. You understand? This is the prayer of the disciple. Disciple never says, I am equal to my Guru and I am Guru. No, I am eternal disciple. You understand? And remain in that position eternally. When Guru says now, disciples' duty is to hear, only to hear from the lips of Guru. Guru says, now you go and speak, then do kirtan. Then he goes out and does kirtan. What kirtan? What he has heard. You understand? What is heard from his Guru, just repeats it. That is kirtan. In other words, kirtan means the other name of hearing. Sravanam Namantara. Understand my point? Philosophy? Understand? Very confidential philosophy. Yes. So that is kirtan. Kirtan, other name of hearing. Sravan. What I have heard, I say. I repeat. What Gurudev has said, by mercy of Guru, what has received by me, I am just repeating it. That's example. The power comes from the powerhouse. Yes, this powerhouse is there. Power comes from the powerhouse. Huh? So, that is the generator. Power is generated there, is being generated, and it is supplied through the pipes. Yes. So I am just a pipe. I am just a pipe, isn't it? The water reservoir is there, main reservoir. The water supply is there, supplied through the pipes. The pipe says, I give the water, then it's great offense. It's great offense, yes. I am a mere pipe. I am a mere pipe. Yes. It comes from the main reservoir. I am just a mere pipe. How will it be that I am the supplier of water? No, I am pipe. Do you understand me, my point? If pipe says, I supply water, then great offense, great offense, great offense, but it must go to hell. Yes. So, this is what our philosophy. So this ear is most important thing, and the seva service begins from the ear, Sravanam. It begins. First item and most important item, Bhakti Anga, is Sravanam of 9 Navadhavati. And it begins through ear. And this ear, what do you say? Most important. And through that ear, you'll hear, then you distribute. Pipe, the main pipe enters into this, then by this pipe it gets out for supply. Enters this pipe and goes out through this pipe for supply. Do you understand me? Yes. Jare dekho tare koho Krishna upadesh, amara agya guru haya taro idesh. Yahate na badhibe tomar vishotaranga punarapi thai pabe mor sanga. Mahaprabhu jada. Mahaprabhu orders this. Whomever you meet, just tell him what Krishna said. Oh bhai, oh my brother, who is here? Krishna said this thing. Kirtayantamang, do my kirtan. Isn't it? And I have heard from my Guru. So I am saying this thing. Mahaprabhu says, I order you, you become Guru. I order you, you become Guru. More agya Guru haya. I order you, you become Guru. And whomever you meet, just tell what Krishna said. How do you know what Krishna said? I have heard from my Guru. So I am just a bit. Yes, pipe. Yahate nama dive tomar vishoy taranga. Punarpitai. Thereby you will never be affected by material words of nature. If you just carry out my order. Understand this mood? No material purposes. No material name, fame and gain. It's for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga. I'm just carrying out the order of Guru and Gauranga. Yes. Understand my point? For that pleasure. Service means for their pleasure. I'm a servant. Then you'll never be affected by modes of material nature. Otherwise you'll be affected. If you have material purposes. Understand? So this order has come to my Guru. This is Sisya's Abhiman. Understand me? This order has come to my Guru. My Guru gave the same order to me. I am carrying out my Guru's order. This is the process. Understand? This mood. Then you will never be affected by modes of middle nature. Otherwise you will be affected. Affected. So, hearing is most important thing. It will if you hear in this mood, then your eye will be opened. Premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena santa sadeva hrudesu vilokayanti. Jasyama sundarama chintya guna sarupam govindam adi purushantam madami. We quote this verse from Brahma Samhita. And whose eye is this? Anjan, Prema Anjan, the ointment of love is smeared. Only he can see the beautiful form of Shyam Sundar. How this ointment will be smeared on your eyes? If you hear. By hearing, do you understand? Hearing in this mood from the bona fide source, as a Guru. And then that Premanjan, the ointment of love will be smeared. That eye will be opened. Your eye will be opened. You are blind, now you have eye. So hearing opens the eye. Sruta ikito, third canto, that verse is there. If you hear, then you can see Shyama Sundara. Understand me? Sutekita Patham. This is our process. Patham means process. Here, an eye will be open, loving eye. Loving eye of loving devotion. Bhakti Chakshu. Then you can see the beautiful form of Shyam Sundar. Understand me? Then heart will be purified. Own purification. Apana sodhite. Purified heart. First here, mind is stupid, mind is rascal, mind is stubborn, mind is disappointed, disobedient. What do you say? Mind is unreliable. Don't rely on your stupid mind. You are relying on your stupid mind, isn't it? You are relying on your stupid mind. You are relying on your... All are relying on their stupid mind. Don't rely on the stupid mind. Great rascal. Mind, yes. Don't just keep an eye on it, stupid mind, what it is prompting to me. Yes. Ananto prompting. Yes, stupid mind is prompting. Maharaj, like this. Oh, yeah. Oh. All have become das of your mind, go das, yes. And relying, putting faith on your stupid mind. Don't do it, don't do it. That stupid mind will cheat you. Cheat you, unreliable, stupid mind. Two-legged hog, understand this thing. Don't rely on stupid mind, that will cheat you. Any moment it will cheat you. How this mind will be purified? Stupid mind will be purified. Stupid mind will be disciplined. Only by hearing. Savana. Understand me? Only by hearing. This Bhagavad Katha, this Nityananda Katha. Now, Kaviraj Goswami speaks about Nityananda's expansions. The Bhagavad Katha, Nityananda Katha. Hearing from the bona fide source. Heart will be purified, stupid mind will be purified. Yes. That means become disciple. Hearing means becoming a disciple. Don't deviate from this path of hearing. This hearing process. Srauta paramparja, isn't it? Our process is hearing process, isn't it? Disciplic successor process is hearing process, nothing else. It's a hearing process. Bhagavata's dhara. Gurudev is so merciful. He tells us the topics of Bhagavad Samrajya, God's kingdom. Mercifully He connects us with the Supreme Lord. He doesn't want anything from you. Doesn't want anything. Does He want anything from you? No, He doesn't want anything from you. Gurudev doesn't want anything from you. He will be very happy. You will just, if you become a dear devotee of Krishna. Do you understand? If you can become a dear devotee of Krishna, you will be very happy. He doesn't want anything from you. Ah. If you make your own endeavor, you cannot have it. There is no question of service at all. He is not a servitor at all. Though he is Sisya, he is a pretender. He is a pretender. Duplicitous person. He is a pretender. Well, there is only one purpose, that how can I completely dedicate myself as the lotus feet of supremely full, Purna Vastu, that is Krishna. This is only one purpose. No other purpose is there. He is the real disciple. And he has right. He gets the right. He inherits the right. Understand me? This is a question of inheritance. Inherits right. Only he can hear. He can hear. Otherwise, no question of hearing, no right of hearing. Understand what I said? It's very deep thing. Yes, understand the purport, what I said? He has the right of hearing. He is a real disciple. He inherits that right from Guru. Understand? Oh, Asakti, our Gurudev says, Asakti Rahita Samanda Saita Vishwa Samha Sakali Madhav. Everything belongs to Madhav. Ang Sarvasya Prabhu. Whatever you see here in this cosmic manifestation, all the wealth, all manifestation, all assets, all belongs to Madhava, Krishna. He is the only proprietor. Everything is his property. One who has property is proprietor. So Madhava is the only proprietor. Everything is your property, his property. He is the only relationship. Krishna says, I am the source of all emanations. Everything has emanated from me. Whatever you see here is all Krishna's. Everything is related to him. Krishna is the only proprietor. Krishna is the only enjoyer. Krishna is Supreme Lord. You understand? One who understands this thing very well in tattva, by hearing from such Guru, by the mercy of Guru, he is a real disciple, a real servant. Then you have to join Gaura Sankirtan. That is all auspicious to you. First, surrender, put complete faith for the pleasure of Guru and Gauranga. Cultivate this Sravanam Kirtanam Bhakti. Open your ear, this nectarian Krishna Katha, and drink this nectar emanating through the ear. Thereby your heart will be purified. Apane sodita, you will be purified. Then you will be established in samandha, in relationship. You will receive samandha jnana. Then become real das, Krishna das, develop the ultimate gain, that is Krishna prema, then real das, Krishna das. Surrender, first surrender, then here. This is the process. The ultimate gain is prema. Then will become real das, Krishna das. Just become real Krishna das, that is, which is based on pure love, Guru will be very happy, pleased. He doesn't want anything from you. Just develop this and become real Krishna Das. Then you'll really render loving service unto Guru and Gauranga, and your heart will be purified. Sodhite. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Maharaj says, which is truth. Truth is truth, isn't it? Krishna is supreme truth. Krishna Katha is truth. Krishna is impartial. Yes. So one has to speak the truth impartially, not partial. If someone think I will become impartial and speak the truth, it will be unpalatable. It's unpalatable, yes. So if someone is afraid, oh, I am afraid, if I speak unpalatable truth, yes, speak truth in the spiritual field is unpalatable, it's not palatable. Not palatable at all. If I speak unpalatable truth, then nobody will like me. Yes. Nobody will like me. I will be disliked by body. If you, this fear, such apprehension, if you give up Krishna Kirtan, what gain you will have? If this fear, this apprehension, give up Krishna Kirtan, that I will speak some unpalatable truth, then I will not be liked by anyone, I will be disliked. Then you give up this Srautapatha, this hearing process. Do you understand? Now you are deviate yourself from this path. You have no faith in the words of Guru and Gauranga and Krishna. Do you follow me? Guru na sasyat. That's the verse in 5th canto. He should not be Guru, he is not Guru, who cannot deliver a jiva from the clutches of Maya, from the clutches of death, mrityu, isn't it? Is not Guru. You understand? One who can inculcate pure devotion unto you, loving devotion unto you, is real Guru. Sei se Paramabandhu, sei Pita Mata Sri Krishna Sarane Jai, Prema Bhakti Data. Who has given me Prem Bhakti at the lotus feet of Krishna? He is my supreme friend, he is my father, he is my mother. Yes. Understand me? Sei se Paramabandhu, sei Pita Mata. Sri Krishna Sarane Jai, Prema Bhakti Data. Was given Prema Bhakti. Hearing from whom I have developed Prem Bhakti. Do you understand? He has given Prem Bhakti at the lotus feet of Krishna. He is my supreme friend, he is my eternal father and mother. Understand? He is a real Guru. If you tread this path of Prem Bhakti, then there is no fear of death, no fear of Jamraj, no fear. So he served me. Yes, he served me in the clutches of Maya, clutches of Jamraj, Mrityu. Those who don't do like that, cannot do like that, their Guruship is partial, anshika, not complete. Not complete. They cannot give you the eternal life. They cannot give you eternal life. So, partial Guruship. This is the words of Bhakti Siddhanta, not my words, please excuse me. I am quoting Bhakti Siddhanta. This Bhakti Siddhanta says, those who have made me realize this eternality, eternal servitude is my eternal Guru and real Guru. He has established my relationship with that supreme eternal. Understand? So, one who is completely 100% surrender to the lotus feet of such a Guru, You understand? Who is fortunate enough, has gotten such a guru and sent for the surrender unto him. He will get the mercy, Bhagyavan. He is real fortunate. Brahmanda Bhamikapun, Bhagyavan Jiva, fortunate soul. Guru Krishna Krupati. By the mercy of Krishna, one gets such guru. By the mercy of guru, then one gets Krishna. Guru Krishna Krupa. Krishna's arrangement. Krishna has handed me over into the hand of such Vaishnava. That is Krishna's arrangement. Krishna's arrangement. You follow? Krishna has handed me over in the hand of such Vaishnava. But if that person develops duplicity, some hesitation, some dualism, just superfluous, not serious, not in the heart, just only outward, yes, Gurudev Dandavat, yes, Gurudev Dandavat. Gurudev Kripa Karan, Gurudev shower your mercy on me. Just outward, lips, inside, no, different thing. Duplicity is there, only to show off people. He deserves cheating, no mercy. Understand? Therefore, Sadhu Guru has two things. Kripa, Vanchana. I don't understand my language. Mercy and cheating. Kripa, Vanchana. Mercy and cheating. So what you deserve, you will get. Yes. What you deserve, you will get. Yes. Yes. That will come to you. Yes. You deserve it. Understand me? And Krishna knows the heart. Really, if in your heart you are purified, heart is purified. No duplicity is there. You understand? If duplicity, then contaminated heart. But all your activities is only so, only outward only, and based on duplicity. Understand? Then you will deserve cheating. You cannot get the mercy. Those who are Nam Bhajankari, understand my language? Nam Bhajankari, they have to, follow these 8 things. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami, Prabhupada Maharaj said, first thing, they should develop unflinching faith, complete faith, strong faith in the words of Sadhu Shastra Guru. First thing. Second thing, he should develop greed for the association of a Nam Tattva with Sadhu. Understand? Knows Nam Tattva. Nam Tattva with Sadhu. And should always remain in such association. Understand? Third thing, he should be greedy enough to hear Krishna Katha, Hari Katha coming out from the mouth, lotus leaf of such sadhu. You understand? What he hears, and then by the order of such sadhu guru, then he speaks, does kirtan, that is Shravan Kirtan process. Understand? Fourth thing, if you follow this, then all your anarthas will be completely destroyed. Anartha nibruti. Then sadhaka will come to the platform of nishtha. Nishtha means no oscillation of the mind. Because no anarthas are there. No unwanted things are there. No other desire is there. Anyavidasta sunyam jnana karma adhyanabrita anukulyena krishnanusarana. This is the only thing. How to render loving service unto Krishna only and give him pleasure. It's the only one. His pleasure. Yes? Then your mind will be fixed. Fixed. in the holy name, mind will fixed, lotus feet of Krishna, that is Marmana Bhava. That is Nishtha. Aikantik Nishtha. This is fifth thing. You understand? Then, sixth thing is, you will develop, thereby that will reveal to you what is your mellow. Mellow. You understand? Sakhya, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. And with that mellow, based on that platform, constantly engaged in bhajan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. This is said. Sarasiki Ruchi, this is Ruchi, do you understand? And based on that mellow. Then, seventh thing is, it will be very painful on your part to, what you say, give up this chanting of holy name, even for a moment. You feel pain. Yes, this is asakti. Strong attachment to holy name. Then you will develop bhav. When bhav matures, then its bhav comes prior to prema, rising of prema. Do you understand? Pure prema, bhava bhakti. And last thing is prema, and bhav matures, then prema. That is thairati. It says thairati. This is 8 things. This instruction of